What's up, y'all? It's Matt Hoffa of the legendary My Expert Opinion Show. Y'all can check me out in Chattanooga for the Hip Hop Summit out there, October 14th. I'll be there. I hope you're there too. Salute.
It's all around. Look around you, man. You can find inspiration. You can find discouragement. It all depends on you. Perception is everything. Some people just hear another song. Some people hear the greatest. A nigga used to have no chill. Nowadays I bump side A. Traffic going bumper to bumper, stuck on the highway.
Now, back in the days, his name was DJ Irvin, right?
DJ Irv.
DJ Irv. DJ Irv.
Did you start Jay hustling? Did he see you hustling and decide to jump in, or?
Yeah, but that happened on two fronts. You know, it was me, and then it was the Haven. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not proud of that, but you know, that's what we did out in in the street.
Right.
That's what we did, and it wasn't like we were starving. Like, oh, I'm doing this so, this will
feed my
ensure
family.
my next meal. And
Right.
we did it because that's what niggas do when you get to a certain point, and it's like you want to blow up, and it sound ignorant as because it is, and you look in and like every day, he got a fresh pair of kicks on, he got a little jewelry on his neck, blah, 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 and it's like, I'm gonna do what he's doing or try to up one, It's just what it is. It's ignorant, but
That's the one, right? The Haven for caving. That's why we don't speak. Made many, supposed to make statements.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, one thing I could say, like, if I'm not sure about anything, like, I'm not gonna
Speak on it.
I speak on it all day, like, but I won't claim or vouch for, as far as it being the truth.
If you don't know
of anything, because
Yeah.
I don't know.
We were saying that, we said that last sit down, that someone came out with some fake paperwork on Benny. And, I grew up with the morals of you don't put things like that on people without hard evidence.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you didn't look it up, you didn't go to .state.gov, whatever the hell you need to go look that shit up at, and saw it for yourself, and you can't really repeat shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real severe thing to put on someone.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, right? Talking about that earlier, the repercussions and the impact that you can have on people's lives by, just recklessly running your mouth.
Yeah.
We were talking about too, like, social media is going rampant with, and I'm not the one to sit here and say who is a gangster and who is not, but I sure do see a lot of gangsters doing all this. I'm like, God damn, like, you putting niggas in jail, getting niggas laid out in the street. Like, damn, why you talk? I know why they talking like that, because they want the attention.
Right.
I guess they want to diversify and, get some numbers, get their numbers up and all that shit on social media, and I get it.
Right.
But, like, that shit ain't, I don't understand.
That ain't it.
It ain't.
That ain't it.
I want to know, how did you connect with Irv back then?
My management, Stan Poses, introduced us to me and Jay to Irv, and it was a time, like, it was maybe like a week or two before we were headed out to London to record my first album. So what had happened was, of course, my first choice was my man Cool KG.
Right.
It was my DJ. And I was like, yo, man. And I was looking for him. I couldn't find him. I was like, damn, I ain't looking for this nigga. I see him all the time. Like, that's just how, you know, that's just how life is.
Mhm.
Like, yo, I'm trying to find him. So, you know, I could tell him like, yo, everything is paid for. You got a free trip. You come back when you want, you know, everything. It's like we going to London, record my album. I was like, yo, you want to come? He was like, nah, just hit me up when you get back. And I was like, okay.
What do you think that was about?
You would have to ask him. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we didn't have any problems or anything, but I didn't know what was going on in his life. So, you know, it's not my right to say whether he made a good or a bad decision. You know what I'm saying?
But did you find that like when
it was a little disheartening for me because, you know, that was my nigga. Like, yo, like, come on, like, you know, nigga, we made it, nigga. Like, come on, let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta shoot dice no more. We ain't gotta, you know, let's go.
Right.
And he was just like, nah, I'll see you when you come back. And that's not to his fault. I'm not saying that because, again, I don't know what was going on in his life.
Right.
And, you know, shout out to him and love to him and his whole family. You know what I'm saying?
But you never know. Right.
Yeah, you don't know.
So how did Irv get thrown into the equation?
So when I informed the management, and so it wasn't just Stan Poses. He had a partner. His name was John K. So I figured like when I'm talking about something, it's good to mention people. You know what I'm saying? So they're not, you know, lost to obscurity. So Stan Poses, I don't know where the hell he found Irv, but you know, he found Irv and he introduced us to Irv and he said he's a DJ and he was like, all right, fuck it. Like, I don't care. Cause I was asking KG to come. He didn't have to do no scratching or none of that shit. You know, it was just because, yo, you my mans, you my DJ, we were doing this together, you know. I used to go, like we used to make tapes, not CD mixtapes. We used to make cassette tapes of him, you know, him cutting and spinning on turntables and me rhyming. You know, some of them we had for like a half hour, some for like 45 minutes, and I was just rhyming straight, not taking a break. Sometimes we took a break, like the turns, you know, you had to turn the tape over because it was before they had the ones that, you know, you could, you know, that it automatically, go on the other side.
So you was rhyming straight for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's the exercises
No
you
breaks.
been doing.
Nah, no breaks. I was young. I had 55 lungs, my nigga.
I had 55 loves.
For real. Like I did it. I mean, and
So what? I mean, hold on.
why?
Yeah, why? What was the mindset? Yo, we gonna go for 45 minutes. Was that
Because-
something that you heard? Like, okay, I heard this person rhyme for like 2 hours every day, or this person rhyme for or I got this tape and homeboy was rhyming the whole tape. So I'ma do, you know what I mean? Like, what was
organically?
It was two things. It was organic, like he said, but it was also that we were hearing about MR.MECC. And MR.MECC had did a tape or he was live or whatever, and he was rhyming for like a half hour. So, you know, niggas automatically like, oh, word, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So we like, come
roll
on.
up the sleeves. Let's
Let's go.
Right.
You know, and it wasn't even about competition. It was about stepping your own game up.
Right.
You know, because it was a creative thing. Like niggas ain't hate each other. Like, oh fuck you, nigga, you rhyme for a half hour. Like, nah, that's good. I'm rhyme for 45 minutes. You know.
Right.
So, but it was just one of those things, and it was, again, it was creative. It was to do things that, you know, to find things that people don't do, you know, patterns that people didn't really exercise and stuff like that. And that's kind of how I came up with the triplet style, because of that. It just came out. I segue for y'all, you know.
Right. Okay.
A nigga used to have no chill, nowadays I bump side A. Traffic going bumper to bumper, stuck on the highway. Takes so long to get from Monday to Friday, then you wake up on Sunday like it was just Friday. Crime pays an iron cage, had to find ways. I wasn't trying to slave a 9 to 5 till my dying days. Frank Sinatra, I gotta do it my way. Chasing the dream, some people look at you.